Good afternoon and welcome to the 49th annual Let Freedom Ring celebration. It is my honor today to introduce you to our mayor, Chung Vo.
Hello everybody and welcome to Cerritos. First off, I want to apologize for my voice. I was in Orlando, Florida last week with my family at Disney World, and I screamed a little bit during the roller coaster. That scared the heck out of me, so that's why my voice is gone, but I'll try my best to pull through this. Good evening and happy 4th of July. I'm delighted to welcome you to the City of Cerritos' 49th annual Let Freedom Ring celebration. One more round of applause, everybody. I'd like to begin tonight's program by introducing my council colleagues. First off, Mayor Pro Tem and former Mayor Bruce Barrows. Council member and former Mayor Naresh Solanki. Council member Frank Yokoyama. And Councilwoman Linda Johnson. And I'd also like to welcome and introduce our special guests that are joining us on stage tonight. Congresswoman Michelle Steele. Assembly Member Janet Nguyen. And of course, Los Angeles County Sheriff Alex Villanueva. That's a big deal, folks, that he's here. Thank you for coming. I am pleased to introduce the members of the Let Freedom Ring Committee who are sitting in their second row behind us. First off, to my left, Monica Valentine, Wendy Chang, Jayesh Joshi, Hun Kim, Lily Kuo, Daisy Lagaska, Dan Nino, Haya Swaini, Melissa Snyder, and Candy Yee. And now I'd like to invite Mayor Pro Tem Barrows to the podium to make some introductions.
Thank you, Mayor. I'm pleased to introduce the Let Freedom Ring Committee members, Kayo Shani and Dan Nino, for a special patriotic reading.
A patriotic prayer.
Like all Americans, O Lord, I breathe in freedom's air. The awesome wonder of His gift inspires my grateful prayer. I'm thankful for resources you abundantly provide, so dreams can be encouraged and needs can be supplied. I'm thankful for the blessing of a peaceful neighborhood, for leaders, teachers, workers who promote the common good, for law and education, and the opportunity to seek success and happiness. From sea to shining sea, give courage and protection, Lord, to those who help and serve, and grant all friends of liberty the blessings they deserve. Amen.
Bayu and Dan, thank you for that meaningful reading. It gives me great honor to introduce the California Society Sons of the American Revolution Color Guard, accompanied by Lee's Legion drummer, Dr. Kent Gregory, Color Guard Commander James Ferris. Please present the colors. My pleasure now to introduce Councilmember and former Mayor Naresh Solanki.
Good evening. Please lead to the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing as we welcome Rubier Fair to the stage. Ms. Fair is a recording artist and has performed the national anthem at a professional sporting events. She is the Cerritos resident whose family is active in various recreation programs and community events. She will sing a national anthem in honor of Independence Day.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights o'er the ramparts we watched, where so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. And now I'm pleased to introduce Council Member Linda Johnson for a special introduction. Everyone, please be seated.
Good afternoon. I'd like to welcome Teresa Jones, Choir Director at Valley Christian Middle School in Cerritos. She has worked in the recording industry for many years, serving as a supporting vocalist for several popular artists. Teresa has 3 children who are also talented performers. She will be singing America the Beautiful. Please welcome Teresa Jones.
Oh, beautiful for heroes proved in liberating strife, who more themselves than country loved, and mercy more than life. America, America, God shed his grace on thee and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea shining sea. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
Thank you, Teresa, for that inspirational performance. I'm now pleased to introduce Council Member Frank Aurelio Yokoyama.
Welcome again to the Let Freedom Ring ceremony for the city of Cerritos. And I have the pleasure of introducing the special guests in the audience. And first I'd like to introduce from the city of Cerritos Planning Commission, Bhavin Gandhi, Gloria Perlas Polito, and Larry Sagert. Next, from our Parks and Recreation Commission, Richard James Martinez, Pino Pathak, Ashok Patnaik, and Ileana Prado. From our Property Preservation Commission, today we have Latha Vasan. From our Fine Arts and Historical Commission, we have Michelle Guerrero, Parimal Shah, and Concepcion CJ Villaluna. From our Community Safety Committee, we have Martin Flax. And Gordon Hom. We have some former Cerritos council members and mayors here with us today. Sherman Cappy, Gloria Cappy, and Mark Polito. From our ABC Board of Education, we have President Sue Yu. And we have board member Sophia Say. Lastly, of our special guests in the audience, I'd like to thank and welcome all the Sheriff Department personnel in attendance. Thank you, and now I introduce the mayor.
Excuse me. Thank you so much. You know, you're so lucky that I lost my voice because I was supposed to sing today, but instead you got the best singers, Teresa and Doobie. Thank you again. Give them another round of applause for doing such a great job. Thank you all for joining us today to celebrate the birth of our great nation. On July 4th, 1776, the Declaration of Independence was adopted by the 13 original states. The inspirational document declared that these united colonies are and of right ought to be free and independent states. The rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness set forth in the Declaration of Independence continue to guide our nation today. We are blessed to live in the United States of America and in one of the finest communities. We owe our freedom and prosperity to the men and women who have served our nation for hundreds of years in the armed forces. Yes. And one more time, I'd like to ask any active or veteran members of the armed forces to please stand up or wave so we may applaud your service. Thank you. So I just got handed a note here. We miss school board member Ernie Nishi. He's in the audience as well. So welcome, Ernie. I am happy to see so many members of our community join today's special celebration. I'd like to thank the members of the Let Freedom Ring Committee behind me for their excellent work in planning today's event. Thank you so much. But truly, today wouldn't happen if we didn't have our staff. So thank you to the staff members of the city, the employees who've made this all possible. Thank you so much. And right now, I'm going to invite our special guest to say a few words, starting with Congresswoman Michelle Steele.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, and I'm glad that you lost your voice so you don't have to sing. We heard the beautiful voice of lady right there, so thank you. Thank you very much for inviting me today, and I'm so honored to be here. You know what, 4th of July is a little special to me as a first-generation Korean American. I was born in Korea and raised in Japan, so I speak Korean as my first and Japanese my second. You know what, I achieved my American dream in the United States. It's the best country in the whole world. So I am so grateful. And you know what? You are all enjoying yourselves during the 4th of July, America's birthday, but sometime that you have to sit down, that you have to reflect what America means to you. This is the greatest country. We have to really take care of our servicemen and women. My son-in-law, who is in Navy, he's about to deploy again for the 3rd time tomorrow, leaving 2.5-year-old boy here. So I know how much they sacrifice, so we really have to think about them too. And I'm just so grateful to be here. Let's enjoy tonight, but you know what? Let's have a little quiet time too for all of our service members. So thank you very much for inviting me today.
Thank you so much, Congresswoman Michelle Steele. It's an honor for our city to have the Congresswoman here today. I mean, she could have gone anywhere else, but she decided to come here to honor the flag and our freedom with all of us here in Cerritos. So thank you again. Next, I'd like to invite up State Assemblywoman, Janet Nguyen. Come on up.
Good evening. Again, I'm Assemblymember Janet Nguyen. Happy Independence Day! I'm so excited to be here to celebrate with you tonight as we take the time to celebrate our great nation's 246th birthday, I reflect on our nation's unwavering commitment to the principles of freedom and democracy that are at the heart of our nation's foundation. As we celebrate today, I would also like to recognize everyone who worked tirelessly to put this incredible event together, from the council, the city, our sheriff, his department, his staff, and all the volunteers, our Let It Ring committee. Please give every one of them a big, big round of applause. Your hard work has made it possible for all of us to gather today and to celebrate the 4th of July. My family were one of the fortunate who were given refuge to America. And I'm so thankful, because that's what our Independence Day is about remembering the freedom and the people who fought to keep the freedom and the democracy that we get to enjoy here every day. So I would also like to honor and recognize the men and women who currently serve in our nation's military, our veterans, like my brother, and those who have made the ultimate sacrifice so that we can experience the freedom we have to celebrate the 4th of July. And I also want to recognize their family as well, because without their family, our military service men and women would not be able to serve our country. Let's also remember all of our law enforcement and public safety personnel tonight who helps protect our family and neighbor every day. So please give them a big round of applause and thank you for your service to our nation. Let me end with a quote. We're blessed with the opportunity to stand for something, for liberty and freedom and fairness. And these are the things worth fighting for, worth devoting our lives to. President Ronald Reagan. Happy 4th of July. Again, I'm Assemblymember Janet Nguyen. God bless America. Thank you.
Thank you, Assemblymember Janet Nguyen, for that great speech. And now I'd like to welcome the Sheriff, Alex Villanueva. Come on up, sir.
Thank you, everyone, for being here. This is a great day, great weather. This is like Chamber of Commerce weather, right? We've got to thank someone. I really want to thank the City of Cerritos for putting this together. And this year, I had the privilege of meeting somebody, Rosemary Economy. She was the one who thought this up 49 years ago, 1973. She's still well, going strong. She's about 90, I think, 91. Lives in Palm Springs. Her son, Randy Economy, wonderful man who's been very supportive of Cerritos. And this is what our democracy is all about. This is what brings us all together. It unites us from different backgrounds, different perspectives, different nations of birth, of origin, but everyone comes here. We all rally under one flag, the United States of America flag, that red, white, and blue that always stands true. You got to remember, our democracy is an experiment. This lasted 246 years. And what's going to allow it to continue is as we grow, we start understanding, we start appreciating other people, valuing different perspectives, understanding that our diversity is actually our strength. And that when we're in positions of power, we don't let our ideologies consume us to the point we can't hear what the majority wants, because this is truly a democracy. It's a republic. We want to keep it that way. So no matter what branch of government, be it the judicial, the legislative, or the executive branch of government, we have to have the humility, understand where is a community going, what do they need, and let's get there. And we can do that all together. So thank you all, and let's have a safe 4th of July.
Thank you, Sheriff. Excuse me. I will now begin the national bell ringing ceremony. All over the nation, communities are participating in patriotic national bell ringing. It is truly an honor for the city of Cerritos to join in this symbolic tribute to honor our nation's birthday. I'm proud to note that the 250th anniversary of the singing of the Declaration of Independence will be celebrated in 2026. Today, the bell will be rung 13 times in celebration of the signing of the Declaration of Independence and the establishment of our country. The first nationwide bell ringing celebration was held on July 4th, 1963, after an act of Congress was passed to honor the original 13 states represented by those who signed the Declaration of Independence. I will soon invite my city council colleagues, the Let Freedom Ring Committee members, and special guests on stage to assist in the ringing of the bell. We are pleased to also have the California Society of Sons of American Revolution organization here with us today to participate in the bell ringing. Please give a round of applause for them. The Sons of the American Revolution are the direct descendants of those patriots who achieved the independence of America people. The organization strives to perpetuate a profound reverence for the principle of the government founded by our forefathers. The Sons of the American Revolution will have the honor of the 13th ring, concluding the bell ringing ceremony. It's also my pleasure to introduce the Executive Vice President, James Kingler from the California Society of Sons of the American Revolution, to officially proclaim the city's participation in the national bell ringing ceremony.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'm accompanied today by my wife, Lydia, and we bring you greetings from the California Society and the National Society of the Sons of the American Revolution. We want to remind everyone that our nation's 250th anniversary is only 4 years away. So please join us as we prepare for that over the next 4 years to get ready for all the events leading up to the Declaration of Independence. Hear now the resolution that was passed to establish this event. Concurrent Resolution number 25, United States Senate and the House of Representatives. Whereas the tolling of the Liberty Bell at Independence Hall, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, at 2 o'clock in the afternoon of the 4th day of July, 1776, proclaimed the signing of the Declaration of Independence. And whereas the adoption of this historic document marked the birth of our country as a free and independent nation. And whereas it is fitting that the anniversary of this great event should be appropriately observed in each year at the same moment throughout the United States. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Congress hereby declares that the anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence should be observed each year by the ringing of bells throughout the United States at the hour of 2 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time in the afternoon of the 4th of July, or at such other time on that day as may be determined by local authority, and call upon civic and other community leaders to take appropriate steps to encourage public participation in such observance. Adopted 26 June, 1963. Thank you.
Thank you, James. And I will be the first one to ring the bell. Next, I'd like to invite Mayor Pro Tem Bruce Barrels and Councilmember Naresh Salaki to ring the next bell. Next will be Councilmember Frank Yokoyama and Linda Johnson. You guys didn't hear the second one. Congresswoman Michelle Steele. It's actually very hard to do. Thank you, Congresswoman. Assemblymember Janet Nguyen. That was perfect. All right, Sheriff, no pressure. I was going to say double tap, but I think this is triple tap. Thank you, Alex. And then the Let Freedom Ring Committee, Monica Bellantine and Wendy Chang. Come on up. Next will be Jaish Joshi and Hun Kim. This is actually pretty fun. Lily Kuo and Daisy Lagaska. And just in case you lost count, we're on our 10th ring. Dan Nino and Paya Swanini. May I ask Melissa Snyder and Candy Yee, please, to come up. Thank you to the Let Freedom Ring Committee members. And now I'd like to ask our ceremony singers, Doobie and Teresa, to come ring the 12th ring. And the last and 13th ring will be the Executive Vice President of the California Society of Sons of the American Revolution, James Kingler, and his wife, Lydia. And now, Teresa, did you want me to sing the next song, or you got it? You got it, okay. Teresa's going to come up and sing God Bless America.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night from the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my
there's no way I would have been able to do that, even with my normal voice. Thank you, Teresa. That was an amazing performance. Thank you for joining us today, and have a safe and happy 4th of July. Thank you, everybody.